Hi there, and welcome to What's Up Poland. I'm John Beecham here in Warsaw, and I'm joined with Paddy and Monica, and this is the episode of the story where Poland gets knocked out of the Euro by Sweden. It was
No.
it was a deluge, which Poland had to suffer on on
It's a
Wednesday
historical
night.
pun, isn't it, John?
I know it is a bit of a pun. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, like, did you guys watch the match? The 3-2 win of Sweden over Poland.
That was crazy.
It
I
was
tuned in for the
crazy.
second half, which is probably the wiser thing to do.
It
It's
was
not
a
favouritism.
proper nail biter of a match, right?
It was. Well, it was, then it wasn't, and then it was again. And
right
then,
up until the very end. You know, everyone's like, "Oh my god, can they do it? Can they do it?"
I mean, the first goal, I blinked and I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't even see the
For 3
first goal. There was something wrong with my streaming. I didn't see it. But so Poland was like, for viewers that didn't see the match, Poland was 1-0 down from the second minute of the match. So Poland had a long way to go, and then in the second half we had Poland was 2-0 down, and then had to scrape 3 goals in order to win. Of course, that didn't happen, but I've got to say that Lewandowski, what an absolute legend, managed to equalize to get Poland to 2-2 until extra time. And then, of course, Sweden took it again, scoring in the 94th minute to knock Poland out 3-2. But it was an incredible, like, the whole second half, you could really tell that, okay, they've obviously been, they got a talking to from Sousa, the Polish coach, during halftime, while they were munching on their halftime oranges. Obviously they really kind of revved it up a notch to really put the pressure on the Swedes in the second half.
There was a little moment just in extra time when you could see people's shoulders dropping, and this is one of my things that I've noticed from years of watching football is when you start to see all the players who aren't near the action start to kind of, the energy just drops out of them, and I noticed in the 92nd, 93rd minute you could just see that a little bit. You could tell they were not going to get that extra goal, and that led to the mistake, therefore, which led to Sweden going 3-2 up, and it was pretty crushing. You have to say though, some Polish players have not covered themselves in glory throughout this competition, and Lewandowski on his own can't win.
Can't win a whole tournament, exactly. And I mean, like, even listening to the Polish TV commentary, it was just like everyone's kind of, even the commentators saying like, just give it to Lever. I'm like, hold on, isn't this a team match? What is this? They can't expect him to kind of score all the goals for Poland. I mean, it was like, thinking Poland wasn't expecting to win this match, I don't think. I mean, yes, after the draw with Spain, perhaps, but it was a good match, and certainly, as we say in Poland, widowiskowe. So it was like very kind of spectacular match, and 5 goals. I mean, you don't really get that in a kind of game like that.
Good.
So it was good to see.
Can I declare an interest, guys, which I've been holding from you? I'm a quarter Swedish.
Oh,
I have had
get out,
I had such mixed feelings because normally I would usually support Sweden, and I have this,
Sweden? You mean Poland?
Well, normally I would support Sweden if it was a match in Sweden. I would always support Sweden. So here I am in the adopted country, like, but ethnically speaking, I'm certainly more Swedish. More Swedish, and I had a super cross cultural moment. My daughter was going, "Go Poland! Poland must win!" I was thinking, so. It was a bit traumatic, to be honest. It was certainly a nail biter. What a match! Sadly, Poland go out not for the first time.
Not for the first time, and not for the last.
No, probably not. Well, as also a England supporter, I'm quite very used to.
Well, for me, I never even watched football until I came to Poland.
Monica, get out. That's also.
I don't even recognize myself anymore. I'm just like this in front of the TV. I'm like, who am I? I never used to care.
It's a good sport, though. Admit it's a good sport.
It's fun. I like the sport tasteful, like the community, the social aspect of it, and the emotions, and you're all in it together, kind of. So it's a lot of fun. I like that part.
Sorry to interject, but that brings me to talking about społeczeństwo. The social aspect of it is of course what you hear from Polish housing estates during matches, which is really quite phenomenal. Language.
It was so funny because I heard someone screaming, and then I realized there was such a delay in my streaming that it was like a whole minute or so later, and then it kind of ruined it for me the rest of the game, because if I don't hear yelling, that means there was no goal.
I was on the WhatsApp chat with a friend of mine who's actually in New York, and he was like writing to me. He was watching the game as well, and he'll be writing stuff to me. And in the end, I just had to like put my phone like flat on the floor, like on the table, face down, so I didn't see any kind of like push notifications come through at like precisely the wrong moment, because he also ruined a couple of moments for me as well.
I live near the stadium, so whenever there's a game right on the national stadium, I hear it there first, then before I hear it on the TV. So that's actually pretty cool when they have games there.
That's awesome.
But it was fun, and yeah, Lewandowski, I joke that he's the member of the group who does the whole group project, and then the whole team they all get the grade for it.
That's exactly
that was
right.
me in school. Like, I was always doing all the work for the team. So, but no, he's a great player. He's a national treasure.
He is a national treasure, and he'll probably get another order for those 2 goals which he put in the net to equalize.
Yeah.
I think that's enough about Polish football for now. If you want to see more about Poland's loss against Sweden, the last match of Euro 2020, click on the link below. And from all of us here at WhatsApp Poland, many thanks, and see you next time.